EMB is right there. I know. I mean, puppy is. Hi guys, it's Sher here with Share Peace and Love. I hope everybody. What the heck? Whoa. Okay. Someone's being stubborn. They don't want to move. That's interesting. That doesn't normally happen with my candle. Weird. Let's see how you guys are doing out there. And I just kind of popped on. It's really late. I'm not expecting a ton of traffic, but actually, I am. I'm expecting a ton of traffic. My name is Sher. If you don't know me, I'm an intuitive. I do. I read messages from God, from Source, from the Divine. I don't sugarcoat them. What comes out is what comes out, and I have a very blessed life, even when my life is a little crazy, because this is a great group of people, and I am truly blessed to be able to help, to act in peace and love, to share peace and love with the world. That's what I do. Oh, I just thought I saw a little angel. Is that Devante? How did I know? I felt you, Devante. I just thought about you about 10 minutes ago. That's so weird. That is weird. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I gotta light my candle in Palo Santo. Good. Are things getting better for you, I hope? Bear with me. My candle is acting up. Are you the person facing some resistance in your life? It feels like it. Wow. Lazy, hi. Hi, Casey, how? I am well. Okay, because I was like, my candle didn't want to light, and there was something else, and I was like, "What's the resistance? Why? What's going on?" I don't know, but we'll look. We'll see what we can find out. In those cases, I don't really center in on the per se individual. I do center in on your energy and what's going on around you, though. Iris probably won't be here tonight because it's about 2 o'clock in the morning her time. I'm going to start writing names down, and we'll see what we can do here. Devante. I don't know if I'm going to do random reads or not. I'm just going to do whatever I am called to do. KZ. Thank you, KZ. All right. Let me pray. Let me light some Palo Santo. Welcome. Hi, Linda Swan. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Mm. I try to vary my times. And usually when God calls, honestly, it's like, hey, don't you think maybe you should do a reading today? I'm just lighting a little Palo Santo here. I want to clear the air. Some of you out there need to become more structured in your abilities. You're not focused enough. You need to be more focused. You need to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, elevate yourself. If you're being lazy, a lot of smoke too. If you're being lazy or not really doing the things that you know you need to do, this would be the time to do those things. Okay. I don't know why, whenever I read, there seems to be a haze in the room. Regardless of the lighting, there's always a haze somewhere. Last night, the haze was around the dog in the background. His name is Sam. He's very low maintenance. I love it. Okay. So let me pray. And I'm going to write your names down as you come in. If you haven't met me before, I am an intuitive. I receive messages from God, and I also channel, dream, all the good stuff. I'm all of the clairs. Had this gift my whole life. Hid this gift a large portion of my life. had a spiritual awakening, and that was funny. And now my intuition is like increased crazy. And so I also, what am I trying to say? Also, with the spiritual awakening, it was like I found my calling. And it was something I wanted to do in my life. I wanted to help people my whole life. I wanted to help people have clarity. I love being in tune. It's so cool. It has its good points and its bad points. Frequently, I get messages that I don't want to relate, but that's part of the process. Trust in little, trust in big, right? That's how God works. He trusts me in the little, He trusts me with the big, because I listen to the messages. Anyway, that's a little bit about me, not much. I have a really good attitude about life, and my basic overall mission and purpose in life is to share peace and love. So every time one of you comes into the channel and shares peace and love because you had a good peace and love experience here, you're helping with this peace and love revolution. And I love it, because even if a few people change, it's still a few more than none. All right, let me pray and we'll get started. Amen. Okay. Wow, did it get foggier? It feels foggier. Oh, thank you. All right. Well, don't get mad, Casey. Um, we're going to see what happens. I'm going to read Devante first. I'm going to kind of go. Hi, Azza. As you guys have come in the room for right now, if I get messages, occasionally I veer off. um, and so, and the chat does get kind of busy and crazy sometimes. But here's the thing: I try to read every one of you, so it's not like unless unless I just get shut down by the divine, I usually read everyone in the chat that I can read. Okay, let's go with Devon. Messages for Devon at this time, Lord. Let's see what we have for Devon. One of you, or a few of you, need to clear some clutter out of your life. Okay, all right. Devon, already. Evolution, growth. You've gotten quieter in life lately. I noticed that. I think that, oh, you were resistant to change and you had a fear of like being stagnant, but I don't think you're stagnant anymore, Devante. I think that you took some time to think, brought wisdom into the picture, is what I feel like. Okay. And completed some kind of crazy cycle. And now you're coming into wholeness and integration, like becoming one with the universe. But I feel like you've had to do a lot of shadow work. This is the world. Okay. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of discernment. There's a lot of independence around you also. And this is a beautiful read. I was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be about pentacles, Devon. There's an awakened awareness around you. There was a lot of mental blocks, a lot of confusion, and then you realize that you were placing your faith in the wrong things, is what I feel like. And now you grew as a result of this, and now you're more awake and more aware, and you have new ideas coming in, and it's like you see hope. I really like this for you. Let me know if that resonates, Devon. Beautiful, beautiful read. All right. Devante, sorry, Devante. Okay, KZ, I'm going to read for general. Let me see what we have here, and I'll tell you what's going on. Isaac, welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. It is. Okay, cool. I'm so glad. I can feel your shift, Devante. I really can. Wow, my cards are crazy. Okay, get back here. Okay, my name's Queen. Okay. First of all, you need to stop. Okay, you may be really pissed off and angry, but that's not how God works. I'm going to pray right here for you, Queen, I'm praying for you right now. Lord Heavenly Father, allow the peace that surpasses all understanding to come over this person. Allow them to have that peace and serenity. Lord, let them breathe. I can feel the negative energy. Let them breathe, Lord. Let them have a calmness come over them that even they don't understand. I pray for this and watch out for this person. Lord, give them guidance. I ask this in your name, dear Heavenly Father. Amen. Okay, so Queen, here's the thing. Intuition. You need to listen to the voice, okay? And yeah, this person was like chaos, upheaval, crazy stuff. But here's the thing. You're not that person anymore. You're more balanced. You make wise decisions. Occasionally you have some inner conflict. This is one of those, okay, where you're letting your emotions run away with you and you don't need to, because you have this ability, you have this skill, you have this confidence. Okay, you're like a magic person, okay, and you have a lot of new beginnings coming in. This is not one of them, okay. This is the Ace of Cups coming in. That's clarity. It's spiritual awakening. So something appears to have gone really bad in this relationship a long time ago, and now it's coming back because they're trying to get your time, attention, or energy. And it may be something as simple as this person trying to make this other person jealous and using you for no good reason. Wow. Okay. Nice. Oh, thank you, Azure. Okay, so let's see what else we've got going on. You have a lot of unique gifts. One of those unique gifts is to you see situations for what they are, okay? Like you're seeing this situation. I don't know what you're seeing, but it feels like it's very accurate. And I just got a very cold chill over my shoulder. Okay, so you're supposed to let your light shine. You're supposed to depart from this, move on, and let go, because this is personal growth. Okay, and you are the king of swords in your life. Okay, you have leadership, you have authority, you have objectivity, you have all the good things. Okay, all right. This person that is re whatever showed up, they are just refusing to deal with their issues, not you, but them. Okay, you have a very nurturing, practical spirit. You're going to be okay, but you have to let go of this and just say, block them. I believe you really don't want them, but block them. Block them. If you need to, get a restraining order, whatever it is that you need to do. Keep your doors locked. Protect yourself. Pray. Prayer is the best protection you can get, people. It's true. Okay. And stand your ground. Okay. Stand your ground. Okay. And any channel they try to get to you in, just supervent it, like stop it wherever it is, and then just let it go. You have to release it. He has a problem, she has a problem, whatever it is, but you don't need to have a problem. You need to just breathe, like as my daughter says, uswa, and come back to center. Okay, and let this go, because you're taking that energy and you're sending it towards them. And guess what happens? They're sucking it up and using it. So don't do that. Okay, put your energy in a more positive place. Meditation, even some deep breathing. He may be making you really uncomfortable, but he's also taking your power away. Take your power back. I am not going to allow this to I'm not going to allow this to affect my life. I'm taking my power back. If you need to call the police, whatever it is that you need to do. And then just like, here's the thing. This is one of the messages you're getting here, Casey. This person equates to a small child. Okay. And when kids pitch fits, why did they do it? They pitch fits. They're unreasonable because they want your time and attention. The more time and attention you do, the more reinforcement they get. So simply release your time and attention. There are no likes in my chat. What the heck? That's what's going to get you. Take your power back, okay? And breathe. You're protected by the Most High, the Divine, okay? That's what I have for you, Casey. Really, try to breathe. I can feel your energy. Okay, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. I need them. Okay, so as a practicing makes Peggy. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Asa. I appreciate all your likes. I guess it helps out the rhythm. I've already won. If I help one person out today, I've won, right? That's our attitude, or that is the attitude we should have in our lives. All right, let's see what we have for Asa at this time. Oh, gross for you too. Wow, gross. Okay, I like that. But what else do we have? Okay, same deck. Okay, let me shuffle clear. Ah, okay, we're taking them. Whoa. I think. Let me look at them first. They might just fallen out. I can usually feel it. Mm. Okay, I see the story. Yeah, just block it. Set those boundaries, girl. Okay, so yeah, post it, and I'll keep going in order, but I will get to you. All right, wait until I ask for it for a minute. Give me a minute to let me get a couple people taken care of. Okay, so Azra, I don't know what happened. Thank you. You were in something that had a lot of conflict that took a large portion of your energy. Okay, and it was broken, disconnected, not in a good way either. And there was a lot of laziness, procrastination, lack of ambition, stagnation. I don't know who I'm talking about. I don't think it's you, though. It doesn't feel that. Emotional instability. But then something happened, and you started listening to the sound of the universe. Look at this, wide open, is what I think. Okay. And now you have this thirst for knowledge, this thirst to improve yourself on a daily basis. You've also started to embrace gratitude more frequently. And so things are starting to really open up for you because you chose faith is what it feels like. It feels like you chose faith. Okay? So now you have a lot of choices and options coming in. You may not see them yet, but they're coming in. There's also something here about nurturing yourself, okay? The more you love yourself, because I know you've asked me about a relationship a couple times, I think, and the message I'm getting here is the more you love yourself and find the freedom to be who you authentically and truly are, the better things will be attracted to you. And when you start loving yourself, other people will love you. You'll be amazed. But you have to embrace and love yourself first. You have to take your power back, embrace divinity, listen to those voices, because I do think you have a lot of a connection, because I also think you have an immense amount of faith. Okay. Yeah, this person was very dependent on you, but now you're just, life is flowing. Okay. And you are creating with the universe. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't bring anything about love. Thank you for telling me you love my stories too. That's really cool. It's nice to know because my stories are a little nuts. Okay. All right. So I did Kaza. And now I did as a, oh, Linda Swan, are you in the chat? You get quiet and you quit worrying about it. You can, oh, hold on. This always happens. Remind me tomorrow. Here's the thing that you can do, okay? As you can shift your energy. Like I had a bad week, a rough week. Linda, if you have a question, please post it and I'll see what I can give from source energy. Okay, so I had kind of a rough week and I could have been really mad and really angry and really upset, but I chose to walk in the faith of God instead. And I placed all those things that happen in his hands. And I believe that things will work out better. Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you. And so try to remember that, okay? In your comings and your goings, because the anger is just displaced energy and not in a good way. So, also, if you're not good with meditation, just stand at the kitchen sink and wash dishes and let your mind just be numb. Okay, no problem, Linda. It Take a walk in nature. These are things that will help release you, to free your soul, to increase that channel, that vibration that you feel with the universe. These are all good things. Okay. Also, play some music that's I feel like soothing to your soul. As a you need to, music is soothing to your soul. It'll help you. That's what I feel anyway. Okay. All right. What do we have for Linda Swan? For Linda? Whoa! What is that? Home. Okay. Home is important. Whoa. Oh, feisty. Receptive with everything that you do. Always thankful. An old soul. Radical illumination. You are very illuminated. I think there's a lot of endless opportunities that have happened in your life, Linda. I think you know that. And it feels like you're in a good place. You accept gifts graciously and you appreciate them. You're an old soul. You are very aligned, okay? And a lot of opportunities come your way because of this. You're also the violet flame. I don't know what the violet flame is. I would think somebody that's excited about life, because I'm going to show you this picture, the violet flame. And I kind of feel like that's where you are in your life. And you're coming back. That's what it is. You're the violet flame and you're coming back to self. You're embracing yourself. Oh, I love that. Okay. What else? Yeah, because I think you were stuck for a little while. Okay. Anything else? Um, yeah, and now you're moving into stability and generosity. It's like you were given the keys to the kingdom, and now your life is flowing very well, I might add. That is what I have for you, Linda. I hope it helps. Let me know, please. All right. It's beautiful energy. But I think that the impression I get is that you've worked very hard to have this energy. Very hard. All right. Why is it always so foggy in here? Crazy. Okay. So, Linda. All right. Lisa. Let me put Lisa on the list. This pen is about to die. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I will do a reading for you, Lisa. Absolutely. And I can't answer that question for you, Casey. What you need to do is start paying attention to your inner voice. When simply the fact that you are asking me what you should do with him means that you don't know what you should do with him, that there's some kind of red flag out there. You're asking me if he's untrustworthy. Possibly, yeah. Pay attention to this, okay? You'll do so much better if you do, Casey. And you know you get messages, but you're like all of us. We all ignore the messages, okay? That's what I have for you, Casey. Sorry, I could not answer that question the way you wanted. All right, Lisa, let's see what we have for Lisa at this time. I want to do a different deck for you, Lisa. Let me get a sip of water here. My living room with you guys is always so foggy. Sure, Casey. At a certain point, you'll have to go get a reading, though. And Casey, I'm pretty much live every day. I wasn't going to be today. I was going to take the day off, but God or the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, "Come here." And it's great because I saw really beautiful energy and growth in Devante. And Linda, let me know. And if you need anything else, also, let's see what we have for Lisa at this time. Messages for Lisa at this time. Okay, you're in a manifesting mode. Got a book here, Lisa. Okay, manifesting, becoming the star of your own show. I like this. Merging with the divine. Wow. Okay. Grounded and centered. being your unlimited self, trusting yourself. Huge transformation. Wow. I love that. I love that for you. That is beautiful, beautiful energy, Lisa. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because you're doing it right. Okay. It is. It's look at this. Transformation. I don't know what chakra is hitting, but it sounds like you're going through something. I don't know if it's an awakening, but I'll look for you, Casey. It's kind of slow right now, so I can do that for you. First of all, let's ask the question: or is she going through an awakening? If you are, you have so much confusion, indecision, and lack of focus. Your energy's everywhere. Don't take that wrong. Okay. So, like, even if you're going through an awakening, and sometimes your energy's everywhere when you're going through an awakening, what else do we have? You need to take care of yourself. Quit worrying about all these other energies around you. Set some boundaries. Co create with the universe you already are, unless I miss my guess. Life flows like water for you. Okay. What else do we have? Yeah, you will get to fulfillment, a happy life. But there's something here about where you're putting your energy, what's challenging you, okay? And learning to put your energy into better things is probably going to be the first step towards your growth, like really big. And you are coming into abundance, but I feel like it's more abundance of being happy with self, happy with the life situations is what I'm hearing. Okay, but you started planning things and taking care of things. This is good. You have a lack of energy. It's because you're tired, because you don't turn your brain off. You need to turn your brain off sometimes. That does not mean die. That means, Casey, that means allow your brain to rest. If you don't do anything else but sit in a chair and do some deep breathing, because I can feel your energy. I think everybody in this chat can feel your energy because it's and I get it too. It's very scattered, very like ooh, you know, but that's okay. That's where it starts. And then as things shift, I did some shorts on spiritual awakening tonight, as a matter of fact. That's so funny. So check out some of my shorts. There's a ton of videos, and I do teach classes on here. There's no hidden agendas. If you donate, that's great. I appreciate the heck out of it. It lets me do some good stuff. If you don't, I also understand. Don't do anything to put yourself in hardship. Also, so let's see. Who do we have anybody else in the chat? It is kind of a little bit of a slow night, but here's the thing. Um, we've I think we've helped some people. Q Smith. I heard God, yeah, but I let me pull a card, Q. Yeah, and you've got to change that because that's taking your good energy when you could be using it to learn something or to check out something of interest or to play. There's a lot. You got to enjoy the journey, Casey. Okay, Q Smith. I heard God no, but let's see what the. I don't know if I'm taking that one or not. Okay. All right. So you had a tower. That's right there, evident. Truth, justice, and balance is coming in. Okay. Let's see what else. You were stagnant. There. I mean, this was a bad situation. Okay. Trust in the divine. Also, if you tap in, you're going to get the answer. And let's see what else we have. Yeah, you've done a lot of healing, you've balanced a lot of things, and you're coming into your element. But this was not easy for you by any stretch of the imagination. Regarding home, Monday. Anything else, Clarity? Okay, this is a weird message, but I'm going to read it to you. I know you're tired. I can see that. Okay, so you show stagnation, because you are tired. Okay, but here's the thing: you have things are blocked. Is there something that's interfering in your life? I mean, and I'm not accusing or anything, but is there some kind of addiction or something that's wreaking havoc in your life? It really feels like it, besides just your neighbors. It's like you're almost self deceiving yourself, and you need to surrender uh, and let go of things and shift to a new perspective, is what I'm hearing. When you shift to the new perspective, that's when you're going to come into harmonic flight. Okay. And when you come into harmonic flight, there are new beginnings. Okay. But here's the thing: I feel like there was some recklessness or foolishness, and in some way, shape, or form. Okay. But you've come back from that, and now you're heading towards your freedom. This was in reverse, saying you're getting your freedom. Okay. And I do feel your frustration. What else is there for Q? I understand. That's a terrible thing. I work someplace that you would never think I'd work, and but it's a terrible thing when people are prejudiced. They should not be. What's going on in our country is freaking ridiculous. Okay, but here's the thing: they're saying shift beyond the mind, change your perspective. Uh, Shift. There's a lot of burdens, but a lot of hard work is going to be required, but you're going to get there. Okay. And just listen to your core. You have gifts, you just are afraid to use them, is what it feels like. Okay. There is disharmony in the home life. It actually says disharmony in the home life. Okay. But then it goes to victory and success. And it says, and the message I'm getting here is because you have resilience, you have determination, you have perseverance, you have strength. God's going to give you all those too, okay? Yes, I feel like you will, because I saw the card of victory. And I also think that you are really focusing on doing the work for yourself, trying to be a better human, trying to help others. The shift feels good. But it did show victory. So please let me know, Q Smith. You are welcome. All right, let me read. Let's see. Hi, Zach. Also, hummingbirds are they're new. They're tiny. They're little. Hold on. Hi, Earth Angel. Let me think about the hummingbird thing. Something to do with being open to what life is going to give you. Oh, thank you. Some like things are going to open up. Like that, you're going to start getting the nectar of life. That's what it is. I like that. Okay. Sure. Hi, Latoya. Welcome. Okay, I did Q Smith. Hi, Zach. I got to get another pen. My pen has died. Oh, well. Okay. If you've tried to reach me by phone number, post on my website, I need to take it down. I will be getting a different text number for people. Bear with me. A lot's happened in a very short period of time. Okay, so I need to put Zach on there. Thank you, Q. I appreciate it. Latoya. You'll get there, Q. You will. All right. And Earth Angel. All right. Bear with me, guys. Please let me know when it gets crazy. Okay. Let's see what's coming Zach's way, real quick. What is coming the way of Zach? Oh, a different deck. Okay. It's okay. We all have had moments. All right, you got to get past the feeling of being orphaned, okay? Quit going round and round in your head with this, okay? You are coming into your place of being. You really are. It's faded. You've done a lot of mending. You're still there. You keep replaying things in your head sometimes. It's like a never ending story. You need to let it go, okay? See? See this distress? See this frustration? You need to let it go because what's going to lead to? Letting that go leads to a new life, okay? And you're being told to sit back and watch, okay? Also, Zach, you need to get some rest, okay? I appreciate you. I hope that helps. Anything else for Zach? Be in the here and the now. I think you might have gotten that card last night, too, if I remember correctly. All right. Well, first of all, Casey, let go of people attacking you spiritually. Put a border up, okay? And don't worry about those people. You're welcome, Zach. I hope it helps. You're still using your energy. You are still using your energy, worrying about it, wondering. I think I just saw a little angel go by, wondering why why things aren't going well. You have to shift your perspective. Instead of why are people attacking me, shift to why is life so great? What are the beautiful opportunities? I saw little tiny ones fly by. Okay. What are the opportunities? They're like little light orbs. They show up sometimes. Not very often, so I always get so excited when I see them. But you need to shift your perspective. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have seen bigger ones. I used to have a bedroom and they were everywhere. And my the lady that helps me with my house would not go in there. She's no longer with me. She's alive though. Okay, so you got to force yourself to go, to move, to be happy. All right, there is an escape. It's a shift in your perspective, Casey. I've got to move on to others. I appreciate you and send you light and love. I really do. Okay, Earth Angel, a general, and then we have hi, Shammy. Sure, I'll do that. Welcome to the chat, guys. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Hello, light. May I have a general, whatever comes out for me? All right, so I'm going to do Earth Angel, then Latoya, then Shammy. Okay. All right, what do we have for Earth Angel? You're still doing so good, Earth Angel. Stop doubting yourself. Whoa. Okay, no, that's way too many. Yeah, you're stepping through some kind of portal. There's a lot of new beginnings coming in, but it's because of the shift in your attitude is one of the big things. You're not looking outside other people to other people for your happiness, Earth Angel. You're creating your own happiness, okay? Your very own happiness. And it's good. It's a lot of freedom and it's a lot of energy. And you're just now learning how to maneuver it, but you're going to be okay. Any message for Earth Angel now that we've given a message? Oh, yeah. Intuition, wisdom, mystery. They're not going to tell you everything that's going to happen, Earth Angel. Yes, all by myself, all by myself. And remember this phrase I can do bad all by myself. I share that with a friend of mine. We used to say that when I was in my very bad dating phase, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm out of that. But it's a good thing to remember. I can do bad all by myself. This is male or female, whatever it is. It's good to move on and let go of the things that you've held on to in the past, Earth Angel, but you're doing beautiful. Keep the faith is what I'm hearing. And remember that phrase. All right. All right, Latoya, how are you this evening? I saw the question. Let's see. Let's see. I saw it. Where is it? A general. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate you hanging in there. I got to write names down as I come. My moderator, Latoya, and Glenn, Mikey, welcome. I don't know why I felt led to come on this late. I usually come on earlier. What do we have for? Oh, different, Latoya. You're a person of mystery. What do you do? Something interesting about you. Okay, I don't know what it is, but there's something interesting or unique about you, some kind of ability or something that you have. Oh, my hair's a mess. Okay, so Oh, shoot. I'm going to do Latoya and then Shammy. I will go to you. I missed your name. I apologize. I will get there, I promise. All right. Holly. I'm going down the list. I just missed Shammy. So I have Shammy. I'm reading Latoya right now. And then I have Glenn somebody. So any help you can give me. Iris sleeps at this hour, and which I totally don't blame her. I would too. So any help is great. And we were just talking about how wonderful you are the other day. And Iris agrees. All right. Let's see what we have for Latoya at this time, Lord. What is it Latoya needs to know? Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that made my head itch. Sorry, it's true. Okay. The card that fell out is Latoya. Okay. It fell out. It's like chaos and conflict, but it's sideways. So not major chaos and conflict, but enough to be annoying is what I feel. Okay. I don't know where it is or what it is, but here's the thing. Don't let this bother you. Okay. Because the message is you are in the here and the now, and you are in your power. Seriously. In your power. Doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine, you're in your power. I feel like you're very, I don't want to say aggressive, but very assertive in your life. You take a very practical aspect to your life. You look at all the pictures and you're not easily tricked. And people have tried to trick you, which is really crazy because I would think that they would pick up on your power, your connection, but they don't. Okay. And I know you're connected because you're in the here and the now. Anything else for Latoya? And my shoulder is cold as heck. I'm getting temperature. Ah, Lord. Okay, let's see what that is that just flew across the room. It's a small room. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Why? Okay, I feel like you've given up on needing to know why. You're like, yes, Glenn, of course. You don't need to know not why anymore. I don't even think you care. It's crazy. But here's the thing. Because you found out all that glitters is not gold. And now you're in this phase where you can see the potential, the possibility for what life can really be. You had a fork in the road and you put a lot of work in, okay? And you've gone through a regeneration and now it's like you're building everything back up and you're very fair. You're very, I want to say empathetic, compassionate. You like to hang with like-minded people. I'm hearing like-minded people. Hi, Raymond. And you're being asked to breathe. And I know you're between two worlds because it's showing up. There is going to be a change in the wind for you, Latoya. And this change is going to give you a leg up. And it's going to move you to calmer waters because you are connected, like really connected. And this is going to lead to your serendipity. That is what I have for you, Latoya. But that's pretty intense. Sure, Raymond. All right. My phone is going. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you can donate, that's great. If you can't, that's also great. I'm working on saving for a new e-bike. My e-bike was stolen this week. You are so welcome, Latoya. Glad to have you here. Thank you for the like. I have to do Shammy because I skipped Shammy, and then I'll go to Glenn next. Okay. All right. Let's do Shammy. Hi, Shammy. I'm sorry about skipping you. This would be the second time I'd skipped you, and that really not good. I try not to do that. Excuse me. Let me see what if Shammy posted a question. Please provide me a general reading. Sure. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I've gotten to Holly, I've gotten to where okay, that's fine. Or just listen. The message is to listen. Casey, listen to the divine. Listen to what what you're being told. Okay. Holly, I like the cellulite. I found last night I was reading for some people, and it really helped. Like I'm drawn to it. It's a clearing. It's wonderful. It helps me, and I even occasionally, you know, clear energy. Okay, all right. Let's see what we have for Shammy. Oh, different deck. Welcome. We're glad you're here, Shammy. You're a person that has an immense need for solitude. You need your quiet. Your quiet centers you, Shammy. Okay. There was something that happened in your life and it made you feel like everything was coming apart. It was bad. I mean, look at this. You went through it. But then you found magic prayer. And it's not magic prayer, it's connected prayer. Okay. And your wishes started to come true. Okay. It's in reverse. You have a very gentle soul. Okay. I feel like this truly tried to tear you apart internally. And it seemed like there was a long time before you came back to self. You had to educate yourself. You're past the storm fields. I love this. And you're heading towards peaks of joy. There is a commitment, okay, but I feel like this commitment is to yourself. It's like you become the wizard of your own awareness and you're giving yourself gifts and you're riding the wave of life and you're not rock bottom anymore. Wow, that is what I have for you. That's a pretty cool reading, Shammy. I like it. Gifts from the universe are coming in. I feel that. I'm not just saying it. I'm not one of those people that will just say this. By the way, my hair is really long, but it's ponytail day. I don't, my followers would think I had it cut because it's usually crazy. Okay, let's see what we have. Glenn, what do we have for Glenn? You're a very unusual person. You are so welcome. Um, what makes you so unusual? I don't know. Something. I want to say it's something about your energy. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, first of all, I feel like you have a lot of abilities or gifts. I think because one of them is that you show an immense amount of gratitude and courage, also. You also tend to see people that are veiled. It's like as soon as you meet them, almost you're like, whoa, no, back up, back away from the cart. I'm sorry. It's what I'm hearing. I have read for Kazi tonight a couple of times. And I'm not ignoring you, Kazi, but I can't. I have to. I try to be really fair. Oh, we need to add Raymond too for a love reading for the weekend. Okay. Oh, so but here's the thing: you're very, very grounded. You recently went towards a new life. I feel like you've traveled a lot, and you've been pretty fortunate. There's a fire in your soul. Fire. Okay. And nature soothes your soul is what I'm hearing. You do listen to your guides and you are definitely in your power and you are grounded and life is flowing all because of this crazy shift you went through. Wow. And you're expecting some kind of message, it feels like, or you got some kind of message and now you're going more towards knowledge. You're educating yourself in like many different sections of life because you want to be a better human is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. uh, Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. Okay. Uh, Let me know. I hope that resonates, Glenn. You are new, but your energy is it's very different. But I like it. Um, I feel like you've definitely been through something. All right, Raymond. Love for the weekend. Love for the weekend for Raymond. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Jealousy. There's a jealousy card. Jealousy, stormy. You need some space. Oh Lord. Something about a gift. This is part of your past life. Now you're stepping into lucky, embracing your divine. There is a divine feminine coming in. Something about the new moon. It's going to start off as friendship. You've both done a lot of shadow work. Okay. You both have a lot of growth in your life, and you've both been on karmic paths. And now you're both trusting going forward. Okay. And last but not least, Raymond, I hope it helps. Soulmate. That was interesting. I totally agree. I would go fishing too, Raymond. That was funny, Holly. I love that. That was hilarious. Okay. Okay, let's see. Who am I on now? Or do we have anybody else that needs a reading? I'm not even sure anymore. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. If you're out there, welcome to the chat. I get messages. Oh, nice. I get messages from Source, the Divine, and they're quite intense sometimes. It's been an intense week. If you listen to my shorts, you know my e-bike got stolen. My TV went out. My large TV went out. And you know what? Okay, this is so funny. Glenn, you when I thought of travel, I thought of when you sleep. I thought of travel in your sleep. Wow. Okay. Okay, so all right. Wow, I'm so glad. Welcome to the chat. We're glad you're here, Mikey. Okay, so where was I again? Lord. Okay, so TV broke. My grandbaby got sick, but he's better, thank God. And astral travel. That's exactly what I felt. I felt that very heavy, honestly. And I just there's a lot going on in this chat tonight, so I'm trying to keep centered. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely it feels like astral travel there. Okay. Um, bear with me, guys. It's been a week. Okay, so TV broke, the bike got stolen, the grandbaby got sick. My job is not in the best position right now. My other job, just because of life circumstances. Nothing I've done wrong, just life circumstances. But here's the thing: I'm not stressed. I don't know why. I do know why. It's the connection with the divine. It's just like I know everything is going to be okay. And you know what? That is a piece that it's hard to get. Okay. KZ, put a wet washcloth on the back of your neck, turn the lights off, and lay down and rest and close off a lot of these emotions. You know, and this is so funny, Holly. I felt the same thing because a couple weeks ago, I was charging my bike and my charger messed up. I think I needed to fix it, right? And then now the bike has come up missing. Hi, Shell. And I was like, whoa. And I felt that way too. I felt okay, there's a reason. There's a reason this happened. And I live in a very busy area. So, maybe I didn't get run over. And I'm not a good driver. So you are probably very spot on. I would say you're spot on, Holly. How you doing, Shell? Your timing is good. But here's the thing: what I'm really trying to say is, when you have that connection with the divine, um, life happens, and you're not. you're not frantic anymore. I was a totally different person. It is hot, even hot here. I was a totally different person in my life, and I would have reacted very different. I would have still been mad. I would not have even been doing a video because I would have been fuming. But here's the thing, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't happen. It doesn't help. Cool. I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I feel the peace and serenity because I God does have my back and I know it. I know there's not anything that's going to happen that between the two of us we cannot handle. Him mostly, me less, of course. All right, let's show. Would you like a card? Oh, oh my goodness, Holly. Yeah, I gotta watch some movies on shorts on the glitches because I've seen it. Oh, did you? Was that a light? Did a light shoot up? I swear I thought I saw something. Maybe I didn't. If anybody saw it, let me know. All right, for sure. It did. Okay, yeah. I was like, because I prayed for little angels. Okay, I was okay. Yeah, because I prayed to let in my prayer. I prayed to, and my hair got lighter. That's funny. I prayed for angels to come in. I felt that energy too. I felt it. That's crazy. Thank you, God, thank you, Source Energy. Wow, that's so cool. I get excited. Give me 1 second, Casey. I need to read for show, and Casey, let me help you. Um, Casey, you have to just stop and breathe and go within and quit asking questions. Okay, because God's not going to give you any more answers right this minute. He's going to let you seek some of these answers from within. Okay, and that's going to help you, but you've got to calm your mind because you can't get the answers when you're this crazy, sporadic. And I'm not calling you crazy, I'm calling your energy crazy. Okay, light and love, Casey. All right, we'll do show. Hi, guided by my peeps. That's cool. All right, let's see what we have for show. Where am I going with you? Oh, okay, we're going over here. I gotta get some new decks. I'm a little challenged right now because I well I everything that's going on. So, it's okay. I still feel peace. Okay. All right. So at the edge. You've been to the edge and back, okay? But you are moving into happy. You're walking away from something that's not for you. You know it within, you feel it. You're still coming across this together, although I think you wonder about it, okay? Time is so important to you right now. I don't know why, but it does appear that way. Hi, Namira. Oh, cool. Okay, and there are things that aren't finished in your life that you're gonna have to close them out or finish them, so that you can get to this no place like home situation. The universe is saying, clean it up, so it'll go to the land of milk and honey. Listen to the higher power. All right, that's what I have for you, Shell. I hope it helps. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Namira. I really appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Did I miss somebody? Guided by peeps. Guided by peeps. Let me do guided by peeps and then I'll do. I can do Namira. I already shifted to her energy, but then I'll do guided by peeps. Messages for Namira at this time. Different deck. Okay. All right. No problem. Messages for Namira. You're welcome, Shell. Let's see what we got in there. Bottom of the deck. Express your truth. I think you've done that. I don't know why I said that. but it does feel that way. Okay, you are about truth and balance. Whatever you've done, you've expressed some sort of truth. I think it hit some people in a weird direction, is what I'm hearing. Okay, because you have a lot of emotional maturity. Okay, and it feels like it's going to sound weird. I don't think this is you, but I have the card of the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped or victim mentality. Uh, so interesting. Okay, uh, you do have a third eye. It is open for sure. Okay, and you believe in the infinite. It's you have an immense amount of faith, Numera. Okay, I have starseed elemental. I'm not up on that very much, but and also you've coming into very balanced forces. Okay, you are co-creating. I want to say with the universe, it's really good energy, Numera. Really good. All right, that's what I have for you. Okay, let's see what we have for guided by my peeps. A card just fell out. Okay, guided by my peeps. Oh, you have some serious essence, don't you? You let your light shine. Big energy, big energy. I love this. All right. You're welcome. Okay, different deck, but you're definitely showing your essence. I like that. Okay, but now I'm being told to shift somewhere else. Okay, where am I? I'm shifting to this one. All right, what do we have for guided by my peeps? Feels like you were on the karmic path that you got off. It produced growth. There was a heck of a lot of shadow work. Friendships are important. What else? I had the soulmate card. I also have the card of affluence. You do have a lot of affluence around people. People, they trust you. They feel your energy. Your energy is good. They feel comfortable around you. Okay. You did release some things that you needed to release. Okay. I feel like they were very cutting to your soul. You're now coming into good fortune. You have okay. I appreciate you, Namir. I will figure it out. You can donate on my website. There's a square payment thing. And I think that, I don't know. I'm not too worried about you, Namir, but I appreciate the thought. Okay. All right. You have fire in your soul. There's something about safe travel. It's like you're protected when you travel. Even when weird things happen, you're protected when you travel. Oh my goodness. Oh, you said wow. When you ring the bell, when you say wow in my chat, I ring a bell. Okay, you've gone into a new life phase. You're grounded. Yeah, you saw the things that were veiled, and you stepped out in courage to put them away. And you now have an immense amount of gratitude for the life that you live, and you help others. Here, let me type it in for you, Namir. You help others. Also, anybody else? Let's see. It is www.share. I bet you guys can figure this out. Peaceandlove.com. And you can go there, and there's a donate button there. And I think Square takes a lot of stuff. So I hope that helps. I thank you for that beautiful thought. That's so kind of you, Namira. Okay, so let me go back. Let me go back to Guided by Papa. Okay. Peeps, guided by peeps. You are guided by your Papa too, aren't you? There's something about that. Why did I say that? That's so interesting. Wow. Grounded. Life is flowing. like to release. Whatever you released was a very good thing. That's what I have for you, guided by peeps. I hope it helps. You're welcome, Namira. Thank you. You guys are great. If you, I don't reach out to people. I did say Papa. Why? Uh, oh, cool. Yeah. Does that mean something to you? It said guided by Papa. I heard, and then I felt like you were guided by Papa. So I don't always understand everything I hear or feel. I I get the messages, but then it's kind of up to you guys to figure out what it means mostly. Sometimes I can feel it like crazy. No freaking way. Wow. Okay. That was cool. That was really cool. I like that. I do feel the cold energy on my shoulder. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. I said, wow, I get to ring the bell. Some things amaze me because I just, everything usually has meaning or significance in life. Just a lot of times we're not paying attention to the messages, guys. And it is 1:12 in the morning. Oh my goodness. I love all of you. Thank you for coming. I come on almost every day, and that's crazy. That's just crazy, but I love it. It's just proof that Source, God, the Omnipotent, exists. There's just, honestly, guys, the connection, there's no way, there's just things, Very happy that that came through for you. Absolutely happy that came through for you. I actually have chills on my back. That's crazy. Love it. But I have been on here for an hour and 6 minutes. It's been a week. I love all of you. Please like, share, subscribe. Uh-oh. All right, I gotta say, Corey, how are you? I always get, I don't want to say scragglers, but yeah, it's hard for me to walk away. Sorry, Holly. I'll get there. Good. Would you like a card? There's something about your trust. You trust. Oh, you trust too much. You trust people you should not trust. Woo, woo. That one seems intense. I don't know why, but it does. What else? Okay. But here's the thing, you're protected, okay? And you're in your power and you're surrounded by guides, right? Wow. Nature's big. What else? Lucky. Some growth. Karmic path. Someone veiled. You're past that. You're grounded now. You did let go of something. What else? You grew. You stepped through something. You stepped through something. And then you surrender to the divine. Okay. And now you're in harmonic flight. And new beginnings are coming in. Beautiful new beginnings, confidence and growth and inspiration. Just lovely. You put a lot of reckless stuff behind you, is what I'm hearing. That's what I have for you, Corey. I hope it helps. Interesting. And welcome to the chat. I liked it. I like that. It's a good one. I can do an email reading for you, Shami. I sure can. You are welcome, Corey. I can do an email reading. I can do an over the phone reading. I can do a video reading. I can do a Facebook reading. Basically, my job is to make you comfortable with whatever works for you. And I don't care if you record my readings. I do usually channel Archangel Michael prior. So I usually try to give myself a day. And I also have money back guarantee because I'm going to put my faith in God that you don't need one. And I know that's so ridiculous, but so true. Okay. And if you miss a question or forget to ask a question, the next day you can ask one question. Okay. Not 10,000 because I know there are people that will do that and I can't do that. Okay. So, anyway, thank you guys for checking out the website and trying to donate and everything else. I really appreciate your kindness and your love. Holly, I really am going to shut it off at this point. If you come in at the end here, I'll just have to put you in the next chat or something. Peace and love. Thank you. That's funny. I think you're right about that, though. I do have different formats. All right. You guys have a great night. I love you. Go share some peace and love in the world, right? We can do this, especially now.